If you like our video, click the button to subscribe to our channel and get easy access to new content. To see our full suite of ad-free video courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides, visit us at www.teachucomp.com. The Replace Color adjustment in Photoshop is a destructive adjustment that lets you replace a color you select within a selected raster layer in the Layers panel with another color you choose. To use this command, you create a selection and then adjust the hue, saturation, and lightness of the selected color to produce the desired result. Alternatively, note that you can also produce an identical adjustment effect to the Replace Color command in a non-destructive way by using the Select Color Range command to select the same color range and then applying the color adjustment using a hue/saturation adjustment layer. This produces the same color replacement effect, but instead applies it as a non-destructive adjustment within a separate adjustment layer. If desired, to apply the color replacement adjustment in Photoshop as a destructive adjustment that changes the pixels in a layer, select the raster or image layer to adjust in the Layers panel. Note you cannot apply this adjustment to a Smart Object layer. Next, select Image, Adjustments, Replace Color from the menu bar to open the Replace Color dialog box. In the Replace Color dialog box, choose either the Selection or Image option button in the Selection section to view either one in the display window of the dialog box. It is easier to see the selected color in the preview image as a black and white mask if you choose the Selection option. Optionally, to make contiguous pixel selections, check the Localized Color Clusters checkbox. Ensure that the Eyedropper Tool button is selected at the top of the dialog box, and then click the color in the image to replace. The selected color then appears in the color swatch. Optionally, to adjust the selected color, click the Add to Sample or Subtract from Sample Eyedropper Tool buttons, and then click back into the image to adjust the color by adding to it or removing from it. To fine-tune the color selection by adding or removing similarly colored pixels, click and drag the fuzziness slider right or left. To choose the replacement color after selecting the color selection to replace, click and drag the hue, saturation, and/or lightness sliders to change the selected color's color, color intensity, and lightness respectively. The result replacement color then appears in the result swatch. To finish replacing the color when you are satisfied with the color replacement, click the OK button. Alternatively, to cancel the color replacement, click the Cancel button. Alternatively, to apply the same Replace Color adjustment to a selected layer in the Layers panel as a non-destructive adjustment, first select the layer in the Layers panel. Then choose Select Color Range from the menu bar to open the Color Range dialog box. You use the Color Range dialog box to select color the same way as when using the Replace Color dialog box by selecting the Sampled Colors choice from the Select dropdown if needed, and then using the Eyedropper tool at the right side of the dialog box to select the color to replace. You can then set the same fuzziness amount as you selected in the Replace Color dialog box if needed to create an identical color selection. After selecting the color to adjust in the Color Range dialog box, then click the OK button to create the selection in the selected image layer. With the selection in the selected layer active, then either click the Hue Saturation button in the Adjustments panel, or click the Create New Fill or Adjustment Layer button in the Layers panel and select Hue/Saturation from the pop-up menu to add a new Hue/Saturation adjustment layer above the selected layer in the panel. Ensure the Master Color channel is selected in the Properties panel, and then use the Hue, Saturation, and Lightness sliders in the Properties panel to adjust the color in the selection. This makes the same effect you can make using these same sliders in the Replace Color dialog box. However, these adjustments are applied non-destructively as a separate adjustment layer, leaving the pixels in the original image layer intact. Remember to click the subscribe button to see more of our videos. See our full suite of courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides at www.teachucomp.com.